My older brother was known in my high school. The superintendent called Avery. He walked up, and the superintendent tells my brother, take your brother home. I'm scared, I'm crying. Avery, being my older brother, he like, hey, quit that crying shit. You knew what you was doing.
She rode my boat, ride my way, free Max B. I was rocking the...
What's good, YouTube? It's the Kid Ball Loading TV, and I'm coming at you guys today with another story time. First and foremost, man, we reached 150 subscribers. I just want to say thank everybody. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Everybody that's been watching the videos, man, I appreciate that. It's love on this end, man, so thank y'all, man. I'll never think I'm unappreciative or ungrateful for y'all doing that, man. I really appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, you know what I'm saying, make sure you like, comment, subscribe this video. Join the family with us, man. You know, we're constantly growing, you know what I'm saying? Like I said in my last story time, reactions to movie reviews, songs, albums, really just things that I like to, you know what I'm saying, things I like, battle rap battles, you know what I'm saying, like, it's things of that nature, you know what I'm saying. This is what we do here on this channel, man, and I want to make everybody feel like they're a part of the family. So if you're not subscribed, join the family, man. We're going up. Oh yeah, add the Instagram, you know what I'm saying, add the Twitter, Facebook maybe. I don't know if I want all y'all to see the Facebook, man. Everybody, I want y'all to see all the old photos of Young Ball Loading TV, man. I don't know. We're gonna get right into it, man. Y'all seen the title, man. This story time is about when I got suspended in 7th grade for getting into a fight. Yeah, let's get right into it. I'm a Arkansas kid, but I went to school in Oklahoma pretty much all my life. I went to a small school called Moffett, Oklahoma, from about 2nd to about 5th grade, and then 6th grade I moved to a small little town, probably 10 minutes outside of that, and maybe 5 to 7, called Roland. Whenever I moved there, you know what I'm saying, it was about 6th grade, and then everybody was cool, but I had always had a passion for like football and stuff, and basketball, you know what I'm saying. That was just the end thing, you know what I'm saying. If you wasn't playing Little League football, Little League basketball, man, I mean, what were you doing? And that's just how we seen it, man. Everybody wanted to be Kobe, RP. You know what I'm saying? That was just how it was, man. Like, growing up, bro, like, in that area, bro, like, we was always real competitive about, you know what I'm saying, what we wore, basketball, football. You know what I'm saying? Just being little 6th graders. Back then, we didn't have, you know what I'm saying, cell phones and stuff like that. We had to depend on the PS2. So we had to go outside and play basketball. So I moved to Roland around 6th grade, and I've been there about a year. We were moving on to 7th grade, and this is a football. This all happened in football. It was a scrimmage. I think the 9th graders had a scrimmage. Me, you know what I'm saying, Corey, I want to say Brooks, Marissa, Jordan, and I'm not gonna say the name of the person I got into, but let's just call him Chan. And everybody know who it is, who was here. Everybody know what it is. Chan is a hothead. Chan is a person that at this time, when we were younger, talked a lot and never really shut up. At the scrimmage, we're at the top of the bleachers. In 7th grade, you know what I'm saying, you're trying to, I guess you could say, impress females. Back then, you know what I'm saying, it was how fast you are. Like, I'm gonna smoke you, or I can smoke you, or you can't smoke me, or I can hit harder than you in football. It was that, things of that nature, you feel me? We go on, you know what I'm saying, we just, you know, it's just antics. We just talking about who can hit better, who better, you know what I'm saying? What's up? Who better? Yeah, I'm harder than you, I can hit harder than you. You know how I go. Mine and Chan's paths crossed. It came to a point where it's, Jalen, you can't hit harder than me, and I'm like, you can't hit harder than me. It goes from hit harder to, well, you can't whoop me. It's getting fiery, you know what I'm saying? It's getting riled up. And talking transpires, words are exchanged, and we get to a point where we're talking about going down the steps from the bleachers, because it's like, it was like before, it isn't now, but before it was like a field. Because, okay, here's the football field. The football field's like right here, the main football field. And here's the bleachers going up. And if you walk over here on this area, here's the concession stand and where you come in. And then over here is the basketball gym. Okay, and then the high school's behind it. Over here is like the high school, but it's like, it used to be this little area over here in the back. We were talking about going over to this area. And fighting. So he's going down the steps. What's up? Me, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm like, nah, I ain't finna fight him. Down there talking to everybody, telling everybody, all the kids that he's finna fight me. I stand up on top of the bleacher still. I stand up and my brother just so happens to be walking. I scream down to him, hey, should I fight him? My brother, I'll never forget this. My brother in front of everybody looks up at me and says, kick his ass. I'm like, bet, you know what I'm saying, bet. Because at first I wasn't going to do it. And then like everybody kind of egging me on to do it. Everybody like, go down there and whoop him, Jalen. Like, you bigger than you, ain't no worry about that, you know what I'm saying? And then it goes from do it, stop being so scared to you might be a little scared of him. I'm like, nah, all right, forget that, because I ain't, you know what I'm saying, I ain't no bitch. I walk down the steps. I walk down the bleacher steps. My boy Schaefer, he comes up and he was like, man, so you gonna fight him? I'm like, yeah. And then Schaefer's like, you gonna fight him? I'm like, yeah. As Schaefer says that, fight him, and like, I'll go behind him. The superintendent is sitting right there as we pass him. And then he stops us. And he goes, excuse me, gentlemen. Did I just hear you two say something about a fight? And then Schaefer, with the smoothest lie in the world, he go, no, I just say he's gonna go over there and buy me a Mountain Dew. He's like, are you sure? And he's like, yeah, I just say he's gonna go down there and buy me a Mountain Dew. Superintendent looks at me. He's looking at me and I'm just like, yeah. I'm scared because I don't want to get in trouble. Because, you know what I'm saying, how I was raised, you know what I'm saying, you don't fight at school, you don't do that. Like, that's just not what you do, you know what I'm saying? We just, you know what I'm saying, you better than that, you know what I'm saying, you know better than that, you know not to be fighting, because you know as soon as you get home, you got an ass whooping from your mama, you got an ass whooping from your daddy, you got an ass whooping from my grandpa, and like ass whooping from my grandma. Like, that's just how I was raised. So I never really got into fights at school like that. I've been in a few, but that's for another story time though, you feel me? The superintendent says, oh, okay. And I walk down the steps, but I'm looking at the superintendent like I'm looking back at him like this as I'm walking. And he's just watching me. So I turn my back and I go up to Chan, man. And by this time, he got a bunch of people down there. It's probably like 10, 15 people down there, right, ready for us to box. I want to say it's Scotty, Matt Finney, Dylan Plank, and Bobby Owens. Like, it's a few people down there, bro. And like, them was just the guys that was just love to fight and shit. And they just wanted to see Bass get whooped. And plus, they didn't really know who I was. I just moved down there. I had just moved to Roland a year prior in 6th grade. So they didn't even know who I was. But all they seen me for was a black kid. So, you know, the first thing they're going to think is, maybe he can fight. Anyways, I get down there, bro. You know how people used to do this? Hit me right here. Bro, I must have cocked back and slid him. When I slid him, I grazed him. I ain't really just, you know what I'm saying, I grazed him. And then like he got up in his fighting stance like, and you know me, I'm like, what's up? I must have like just picked him up and just slammed him. When I did that, bro, he must have hit his head on the ground. When I got up, because I slammed him and I got up, he was just laying there like, bro. I thought, me being young, I was in 7th grade. I thought he was bullshitting. I thought he was just trying to get me to get off guard. You know what I'm saying? Let my guard down so he can just slide me on the ground. I must have hit him in his stomach one good time. He took it. He didn't move. Like, he didn't do no gestures or nothing. I was like, oh shit. By that time, as I do that, the superintendent is walking up. And he was like, I thought you said you was going to get some Mountain Dew. And I'm like, oh shit. Right now, I'm nervous because the superintendent's involved. Chan ain't moving. He's on the ground just breathing. We're trying to get Chan up off the ground to move. Mind you, this kid is like 12 years old, like me, you know what I'm saying? Little skinny, little white kid. We're trying to get him up, and he's just, like, I guess he comes to, and he's like, oh man, like he's woozy, legs wobbly and shit. I'm like, oh my God, bro. And then they called the ambulance. Bro, I was so scared. Like I said previously or earlier, I got 4 more people to deal with. I got my mama, my dad, my grandma, and my grandpa. Then my older brother, so that's about 5 people. My older brother was known in my high school. His name was Avery. Superintendent called Avery. He walked up and superintendent tells my brother, take your brother home. Scared, I'm crying. Avery, being my older brother, he like, hey, quit that crying shit. You knew what you was doing. You know how older brothers is. Not comforting at all, like just tough love. We get in the car, bro, and my brother is laughing, but I'm crying. Like, mind you, I'm crying. Like, I'm crying because I know as soon as I get home, my mom is it's finna be bad. My brother takes me home, right? And my mom and my aunt is there. My mom is like looking at me like, what's wrong? What's done happened? Avery walk in and say, Jalen done got into a fight at school. Mama said, oh, okay. And then, cause I already know what time it is. Then Avery like, hold on. Before you do that, don't whoop him, mama, because Jalen had a reason to do what he did. He wasn't wrong for what he did. My mom comes up to me. This was because I'm better now because I'm learning that I'm not gonna get a whooping. My older brother, whatever he say, win. Like my mom's firstborn, whatever he said, win. He could have said, you know what I'm saying, buy us all Bentley. She would have been like, bet. My mom comes up to me and she's like, Jalen, what happened? So I get, you know what I'm saying, get ready. All right, okay, good. Can I cuss? And then my mom goes, yeah, you can cuss. Bro, I get to explaining it, bro. I was like, man, I grabbed that nigga, slam him, get your bitch ass down. And then I hit him in his step, hoe ass nigga. And my brother starts dying. I had to add on everything, because you know, I was cussing like, motherfucker. My mom was like, a cuss? Oh, man, I'm finna go ham. I'm finna say words I ain't even say in the fight just cause I can cuss. My mom gets to explain this shit, and then Avery leave laughing, and then I didn't get a whooping, but my mama did call my dad. I got through the first line of defense. Now I gotta go through the second line of defense of my dad. My mama called my dad, and like, bro, like, I'm scared. I get scared again. I'm like, hello? Heard you got into a fight. Yeah. And then he's like, I'm not mad at you. You know what I'm saying? You did what you had to do. You know what I'm saying? Your mom told me that the kid deserved it. He said, you know what I'm saying? If he pressed, you know what I'm saying? If he pressed you about the situation, you know what I'm saying? You beat his ass regardless. I'm like, oh my God, yeah. Bam. No whooping, because my dad gonna tell my grandma and my grandpa not to do nothing because it wasn't my fault. I'm good. I ended up getting suspended though. When I first came back to school, niggas I ain't even know walk up to me, yeah, you must be Jalen, huh? You the dude that beat up Chan, huh? Yeah, man, that was me. You know what I'm saying? Not proud of it, but I wasn't running from it. I'm like, yeah, that was me, fam. And they'd be like, man, I'm so glad you did that because I've always wanted to beat his little ass. And it'd be people just be like, yeah, you're Jalen. You the one that whooped Chan's ass. Out of nowhere. And dudes, I ain't even know who they was. The reason people knew what it was is because it had stopped the whole situation at the game. Like, it was people in the stands watching this because the ambulance was called. So like everybody was in tune, like, oh shit. It was a serious thing, bro. Like, yeah, Chan, he had to go to the hospital, bro. Like, yeah, he was knocked out. Me and bro cool. Like, that was 7th grade, bro. 2007, bro. Like 2020, like, my nigga, that was 13 years ago, bro. At the time, like, nigga, I was damn near royalty for a week or two. Niggas was coming up to me like, you was wanting to be Chan? Yeah, I'll fuck with you. Yeah, man, that was a story time, man. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe to this video, man. Let's try to get up to about 25, 50 likes. Like I said, if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. Like, comment, you know what I'm saying? Join the family, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna leave it at that, man. Boloading TV, man. Fuck with y'all.